channel and welcome back to my newest video. So today we're going to talk about Uprising, E-25 and K-91 heavy tank. So what do you need to know about, well, Uprising? So you actually need to know that you have 3 lives. You have actually superpowers in it, and some tanks are way better than others, but most of them are pretty well balanced, and you can also do really good trick shots and things like that, So I'm going to show you one live battle, so how actually Uprising works. If you never played in Uprising, it will be interesting for you to see it, because some players actually didn't get to tier 5 just yet, and actually maybe you are one of them and you don't have access to Uprising just yet, so let me show you some gameplay. So here we are. As you can see, every tank in the beginning of the battle, it is actually given so it is actually given invisibility and super speed. So that is one thing that is actually only one thing that is common among all the tanks. So and now I have another power that I don't know what is it called, but it's like deadly accuracy. So it actually gives you the ability to deal more damage, and your allies actually deal more damage to the vehicle that is marked by this skill. So okay, he's dead. And let's get to the another tank. So as you can see, every team has 21 lives, so every tank has 3 lives, and the battle is actually a little bit longer, so it is actually, I think, like 9 minutes, not 10. Yes, 9. So let's try to flank those guys there. And yes, he's trying to back, but it didn't go through, sadly. This one did. Let's get it next. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh fuck, he's coming for us. Okay, we only taken 1 shot yet, so no, he escaped. But let's... Jesus Christ. No. Yes, he landed me. So as you can see on this screen here, you actually have 3 powers to choose from. So we will take both of these, so Last Gasp and Supernatural Power 2. So the Last Gasp is a thing that actually makes it for the enemy to destroy you more in a hard way, so they cannot destroy you so easily, because when you are like 1 HP left, when you are like 1 shot, if that shot was meant to kill you, you will still have 1 HP left, so that's pretty nice, so you won't die as easily. So let's get to that AMX before he reloaded. So did we mark him? No, not yet. No, we did. As you can see, that shot would kill me, and now this probably will, but let's try to get him. Yes. It doesn't matter, I just want to show you how this mode actually works, and let's also get these 2 powers once again. So Wolf Strike is for the ramming, 60 plus to the damage for the ramming, and I think the first level of that skill is like, I don't know, about 30% less damage received per ramming. And then we have Supernatural Power, which lightning, sorry, that actually spreads the damage equally to the vehicles that are nearby the enemy. So let's get this AMX. Okay, this is just not good. No, he's done. At least think he is. Yes, he is. Okay, let's get to the target. Yes, okay, as you can see, it is. Okay, full enemy. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Yeah, this is why actually this mode isn't as cool as it sounds, because you can actually, if you're not careful like me now, so you can actually die pretty easily as I did now. So that's it for the uprising. I just want to show you a little bit, so if you don't know what it is. So why is this mode good? Well, there are a couple of reasons. So one of the reasons is actually that you can grind credits pretty easily because of the damage. You can also grind XP, faster because of the same situation, because of the damage you and the kills you actually get. I managed to get 7 kills, I think, today, so that's a lot of kills. I think in the first time that this event took place, I did like 10 kills, I think, so that's pretty awesome in my opinion. Sorry, I was lighting up the cigarette. So what do you else need to know about this mode? So it is just a temporary mode, so it won't be you won't be able to play it after, I think, what date? Let's see, come on. Yes, to the April 28th, so you still have like 4 days left. And now let's get to the K-91 first, because as you can see, the E-25 is still in battle, and I want to show you actually that K-91 is really worth it in this bundle. So I actually bought the cheaper bundle, this one, without any equipment, and anything else, without avatars, because I don't think it's actually worth it to spend, I don't know, $10 more, just because of the avatars and anything else. So let's first go through the statistics. So this is an autoloader, so this is one of a kind in Russian heavy tanks. So not any single heavy tank, in a Russian Tech 3 or premium tank 3, is an autoloader. So you actually have only, I think, like MT-25, that is the only autoloader, I think, in the Russian Tech 3. So yes, this is one of a kind. So aiming time is 4.4 on its gun, so it has 100 millimeter gun, D40-6T, and aiming time is average, so as I said, 4.4 seconds. Dispersion is also average, 0.319, so that's also very good. Damage per minute is actually awesome, so not even E100 has that damage per minute, so it's like 2737 damage per minute. Magazine reload time is actually a little bit, bad, but that's just because it's an autoloader, so it's like 16 seconds long with all the equipment and provisions. So shell reload time is 3.53, and you have 3 shells in the magazine. Average penetration is 248 on AP, hit is 310 and HE is 50. Average damage is 350 on AP, hit is 300 and high explosive is 420, which is actually very good for high explosive. So let's get to the depression. Depression is not very good, but for a Russian tank it's actually excellent. So it has gun depression like T62A, so it's 7 degrees of gun depression, and concealment upon firing while stationary is 4, so it's actually nothing. So the turret armor is 220, frontal, sides are 140 and rear is 120, which is actually pretty good. But I will tell you why this is not actually good when I show you the tank. So yes, that is east for the turret. So its speed is 40 kilometers per hour, max speed, average speed is 27, and reverse speed is 15 kilometers per hour. So chance of fire when engine is hit is 15%, that is less than average, so that's okay. And now we will actually see what else can we cover. So actually nothing else. Yes, that's it what we have to cover with it. So this is why it's actually very bad at the turret. You see those points right here that are like depressions on the turret, so everyone can penetrate you here, but to be honest, it's just like a T-22 medium on tier 9. The only difference is that is actually an autoloader and it doesn't have such a pike nose, you know. And the armor is pretty decent. So actually, yes, we didn't cover the armor on the hull, so it's 120 and 100 on the sides and the rear. And let me show you the battle in it. So an average battle. So here we are on the Faust, which is not actually a pretty good map for this tank, but we will have to handle it. As you can see, because if it's an autoloader, I cannot actually use my adrenaline, you know, so I took engine power boost. And this is basically it, what you need to know about K-91. So let's go here with our heavies. I hope they will follow me. And let's try to cover that D base. Yes, K-91 here. We hope we didn't get spotted. We didn't. Okay. So let's actually surprise him here. No, okay. Let's try to get that E-50. Oh shit. Okay, he didn't get us, but he did. Okay, one shot in. That should be enough for now. And let's just, I mean, it's really hard in this position to do anything. So let's get to that K-91 to help our Love. We won't turn because we will actually have to rush in, I think, later. So we hope no one will flank us here. So no, that is actually, there is no hope for that Love. So let's try to get this one. Ah, crap. So we're definitely dead here, yes. But let's try to do something like this. Okay. We managed to do this. Did we? Okay. Okay. We did. So we should actually win this one. And this is how you should actually take on tank destroyer. You should always prepare yourself in that manner, you know, so you don't actually get, you know, too flanked by too much flanked by a tank destroyer. So let's try to get this T-69 here. So, okay, penetration. Another one. So we will actually cover here and hope we will reload quick enough. Yes, okay, he's dead. And we will try to get this one here, T-69, but he will unfortunately run away. So yes, this is it for the battle, and I am really happy that I bought it, because it is a really good tank. So this is an average battle, 2270 damage. So, and one destroyed, credit ratio isn't as good because we actually took all the provisions, and everything. So let's just get this quick one right here. And now let me show you the E-25. So this is actually the legend of the World of Tanks Blitz and World of Tanks PC. So it doesn't have any armor, as you can see, 50, 30 and 30, so almost anyone can HEU, but the concealment is really great on this thing. So 77% concealment while stationary. So while moving it's 52, and upon firing while stationary it's still pretty nice, because some tanks actually have that concealment while moving, without firing. So it is actually 27, so it's pretty nice. Damage per minute is also pretty nice, which is 3000. That is also close to the Tortoise DPM, which is the second greatest DPM in this game. Reload time is 3 seconds and 20 with all the provisions and equipment, and penetration is just great. Armor piercing composite frigate is 194, high explosive anti-tank or hit is 250, which is also nice, and high explosive is only 20, but you won't need it, because of your DPM. And then average damage is 160, 135 and 200. Aiming time is also pretty great, which is only 3 seconds, and dispersion is just phenomenal. It's 0.244, and the depression is also nice, which is 80 degrees. It's not the best, but is actually quite average. And gun traverse limits are 12 degrees, which is actually very little, but you are a fast tank, so you won't need it, because you can actually really turn yourself, around your own axis. So let me tell you, for the ones that don't know this tank, so let me tell you the quick story about it. So its first appearance was on World of Tanks PC, and a little bit further away from this period when it was released, it was actually moved away. It was never sold again. Why? Well, because it was just so annoying. Wargaming knew what they did, and they sold it for a really low price, and it has a great credit ratio, so everyone will play it. No limits, maybe they should have done that, like credit ratio, to decrease credit ratio like they did on T22 medium, so you actually will have to earn credits on T22 to actually play it, so you will actually have to be a good player to actually be able to play it correctly. And on this tank, this just isn't the case, because you will definitely earn credits even if you lose, even if you didn't do any damage in battle, and things like that. So let me show it to you right now. So I know I actually played one battle in it, but that was actually the uprising battle, so let's play a normal battle in it, you know. So here we are on Winter Malinkova. So let's just go to the C base or to the A base, I really don't know. Well, let's go to the A base. So A or B, I don't, well, let's just, I don't know. I really don't know. So let's just go here and we will be flanking them a lot. So let's firstly take out that dragon. Okay, that didn't go well. Yeah, nice, I don't know this thing, and is unreal, actually try to... Okay, I'm dead. I'm really dead. So... yeah, he just ran me. So this wasn't the best battle, so... yeah, I will try another one in just a minute, you know, so... I don't know, yeah, I will try another one in just a minute. So here we will go to the second battle. So just to actually try to show you if I will not be able to get a good battle out of it, I will just put a replay, you know, so just to get over with it, you know. But I really want to show you the live battle, just, you know, for, I don't know, it just feels better, you know, than playing some replay, you know, that I did, you know, randomly. So I just want to do good actually in real time, you know. So let's go here, let's try to go here and try to camp here, so they will not definitely spot us, I think, right here. So as you can see, its gun dispersion is just awesome, you know. You will not miss almost anything. So I don't know on which side we should actually cover first, but I can't see that tiger. Yeah, no, I can't see him. So let's try. No, that's an Escort. So yeah, we spotted them, but they didn't spot us. So let's move back a little. So yeah, let's try to get that VK, but the tower crossing is definitely screwed, so okay. Okay, let's now move from here, and yes, as you can see how fast did we destroy him. And as you can see, most low caliber guns will actually have problems with dealing with you, you know. So as you can see, not every single shot will go through, and as you can see how actually fast I am turning around myself, you know. And that is actually what matters in this tank, not like the armor, because it doesn't have any, but the skill how actually you will manage enemies around yourself, you know. So you will definitely won't go full frontal with IS-5 or IS-3, but you can actually allow yourself to go against T-23, E-3 and those tanks, you know. And now let's get this tiger, so let's kill him. Okay, he's done. And as you can see, I already have 2000 damage, you know, and there are still 2 enemies left, so Nashorn and Yakpanta. So let's try to get Yakpanta. So yeah. Oh, that didn't go through. So let's switch to hit. Actually, I rarely do that, but look at my position here. So he cannot get me, actually. And Yeah, we should aim for the bottom plate, yes. Okay. Where is he turned? Will he try to get us? No. Okay, 2 kills. So we actually did pretty good for this battle, and I won't show you a replay maybe some other times, some other time, And this is actually the first class. Wow, I really didn't hope for the first class, But I think this is actually one of the best battles in this tank, so yay! And guys, thank you for watching, and be here next time, whenever you can. Try to watch not all of my videos, but actually try to, and if you are a new player, please try to watch my videos. I know they're probably now boring because I'm just a beginner, but I really think they will actually help you a lot, throughout your battles and throughout your journey through the World of Tanks Blitz. So yes, thank you for watching, guys, and have a good night. See you. Peace out.